Have you ever wondered about the implications of the Russian Arctic LNG-2 project? Well, buckle up because we're about to take you on a journey from its inception to the current developments. Nestled in the icy expanses of the Guidan Peninsula in the Arctic LNG-2 plant is a marvel of modern engineering. With 3 planned operational lines, each with a capacity of 6.6 million metric tons of liquefied natural gas, it's a testament to the ambitions of the energy industry. Novatek, Russia's largest producer of liquefied natural gas, is at the helm of this project. They've set their sights on beginning production by the end of this year. But that's just the beginning. The second and third operational lines are slated to start operations in 2024 and 2026 respectively. The Arctic LNG-2 project isn't Russia's first foray into large-scale LNG production, though. It's actually the third, following the Gazprom-led Sakhalin-2 plant in Russia's Pacific, and the Yamal LNG project, also controlled by Novatek. When it comes to the stakeholders involved in the Arctic LNG-2 project, it's a veritable who's who of the global energy industry. Novatek leads the charge, holding a 60% stake. They're joined by French energy major TotalEnergies, China's CNPC and CNOOC Limited, and Japan Arctic LNG, a consortium of Mitsui & Co., Limited and JOGMEC, each holding a 10% stake. In terms of investments, the Arctic LNG-2 project is no small feat. With a price tag of up to $21 billion, it's a significant undertaking that underscores the importance of LNG in the global energy landscape. With investments valued at up to $21 billion, this project promised to play a significant role in the global energy landscape. Money makes the world go round, and for the Arctic LNG-2, it was no different. Novatek, Russia's largest LNG producer, initially had a grand plan. It aimed to raise about $10 billion in project financing, drawing funds from both Russian and foreign banks. But that was before the world shifted on its axis and sanctions came into play. The financial aspects of the Arctic LNG-2 project were not just limited to its investments. This ambitious endeavor also involved a web of intricate trade agreements that spanned the globe. From the far east of China to the western realms of Europe, Novatek had successfully signed a myriad of deals, each uniquely tailored to cater to the energy needs of different regions. One such deal was signed with India's Deepak Fertilizers and Petrochemicals Corporation. This non-binding memorandum of understanding, inked in February 2023, revolved around the supply of LNG and low-carbon ammonia. The specifics of the sales volumes, however, were kept under wraps. In January 2022, Novatek had also signed an agreement with China's ENN Natural Gas, promising to supply around 600,000 tons of LNG per year for 11 years. This was not Novatek's only rendezvous with China. In February 2021, Novatek Gas and Power Asia had agreed with China's Shenergy Group to supply about 3 million tons of LNG over 15 years, and the list goes on. From signing agreements with Vitol and Repsol in April 2019, which could result in 15-year deals on supplies of 1 million tons of LNG per year, to establishing key commercial terms with Zhejiang Provincial Energy Group for annual supply of up to 1 million tons of LNG from the Arctic LNG-2 project for a term of 15 years. With such diverse international financing and trade agreements, the Arctic LNG-2 was poised for global impact. But every story has its twists and turns. For the Arctic LNG-2, it came in the form of sanctions. The gravitational pull of sanctions has indeed left a profound impact on the Arctic LNG-2 project. The first wave hit the foreign shareholders, a diverse group of energy giants from France, China, and Japan. Fearing the backlash from the sanctions, they stepped back, suspending their participation in the project. This meant renouncing their responsibilities for financing and for offtake contracts for the plant, a considerable blow considering their collective 10% stakes in the project. But the tremors didn't stop there. Novatek, Russia's largest LNG producer and the project lead, felt the shockwave too. The company declared force majeure over LNG supplies from the project. This legal term, often invoked during natural disasters, essentially means that due to unforeseen and uncontrollable circumstances, Novatek could not fulfill its contractual obligations. The sanctions also created a financial vacuum. The project, valued at up to $21 billion, was initially planned to raise nearly $10 billion in project financing from both Russian and foreign banks. But with the onset of sanctions, these financial lifelines were cut off. International banks and shareholders halted financing, leaving the project in a precarious situation. This series of events paints a clear picture of how sanctions can derail even the most ambitious of projects. The Arctic LNG 2 wasn't just any project, it was planned to be Russia's third large-scale LNG production endeavor, with 3 operational lines each with a capacity of 6.6 million metric tons of LNG. But with the sanctions, the project has been left high and dry, at least for now. The repercussions go beyond the project itself, sending ripples across the global energy market. The LNG output that was expected to flow from the Arctic LNG 2 now remains uncertain, adding to the volatility of the energy sector. As we can see, the sanctions dealt a significant blow to the project, leading to a ripple effect in the global energy market. So, where does the Arctic LNG 2 stand now, and what does this mean for the future? As we stand at the threshold of 2024, the Arctic LNG 2 project finds itself in a precarious position. Japan's Mitsui & Co., one of the stakeholders in the project, has decided to pull out its employees, citing the mounting pressure of US sanctions. This decision underscores the growing uncertainty surrounding the project and its future. The sanctions have not only affected Mitsui, but also led to the suspension of participation by other foreign stakeholders. These shareholders, fearing the backlash from the sanctions, have renounced their responsibilities for financing, as well as for offtake contracts for the plant. Now you might be wondering, what does this mean for the global energy market? The Arctic LNG 2 project was expected to be a significant contributor to the world's LNG supply. With a capacity of 6.6 million metric tons of LNG each, the plant's 3 operational lines were anticipated to significantly boost the global energy supply. However, the sanctions and subsequent fallout have cast a shadow over these expectations. The plant's primary operator, Novatek, has declared force majeure over LNG supplies from the project, leaving the energy market in a state of flux. These developments could lead to increased volatility in the energy market, with potential implications for energy prices and supply stability worldwide. On the other hand, the situation presents a stark reminder of the inherent risks associated with large-scale energy projects. It underscores the need for diversification of energy sources and the importance of geopolitically stable regions for such projects. Moreover, it also highlights the crucial role of international cooperation in energy production and the potential consequences when such cooperation is strained. The Arctic LNG 2 project, in many ways, stands as a testament to the intricate dance between politics, economics, and energy production. As we look towards the future, the Arctic LNG 2 serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of global politics, economics, and energy production.